Hello, everybody. Good morning. Rose here. Today I'm reacting to part 2 of Foodie Beauty's now deleted karaoke Beeze stream. And a special shout out to Just Saying for capturing the deleted stream and putting it in 2 parts. It's always nice when they when the archive channels get the streams that someone like myself misses because I just go to bed too early. So I already reacted to part 1. So for those who are just wanting a little recap, Foodie, she did her fashion show. She modeled in the fashion show and she did her thing as a supermodel. And you would think that she would be riding on a high, doing that she did a fashion show and she should be happy. But she did this karaoke Beeze stream and she was on quite a few edibles and she also drinking tequila. So from my understanding, this part 2, that's where things start to take a turn. I'm not quite sure why Foodie deleted this stream, maybe because she was intoxicated. Maybe she said something that she forgot about that she said. But whatever the reason, I want to react to it. And I would like to everybody know I'm going to be leaving Just Sayin's video link in the description. And I encourage everyone to go over to Just Sayin's channel, give her some love, like the stream, leave a comment, because without archive channels like Just Sayin, reactors like myself who happen to miss the deleted streams wouldn't be able to react to them. So please give her some love if you can. Let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what I see. And there's Miss Foodie. So this is part 2. So let's get to, shall we? Oh, she's in the dark.
What are you doing? Mm. Say, give me my clothes. You really look like me. No, I just texted him. I said, direct text.
Texted who?
Ava, yeah, we're fun here. What if God was one of us? We have to practice singing because I'm going to try out for Canada's Got Talent, but I have to take singing lessons. And also, we have to think maybe we should do a different act instead. Maybe we should do something else. Like, we have to be talented at something, but if we have to think about what we're talented at, we're probably not talented at anything. Would you post a picture without your hair on and the light bulb in your mouth to your OnlyFans, whereas Naughty Boys was specific? Yeah. What? What does that mean? If it doesn't symbolize anything, maybe.
All right, I'm going to slow down the stream a little bit. I think she sped it up a little just so we can understand what Chantal's saying.
Be talented at cleaning your room. Be talented at being an adult. Actually, proper cleaning, I think, is a talent. Not fucking kidding. Oh, watch. Foodie Beauty says proper cleaning is a talent. She's gross. Oh, yeah, you know that. So why are you always surprised every day? Foodie Beauty's gross. Yes. You know. So why are you surprised? Lana Del Rey Cola. Okay, let's play Summertime Sadness. If you wasn't. Unless you're planning on farting a song. Yeah, you can buy a bottle of fart.
What?
You want drama? What kind of drama would you like?
You know, the people that are on her stream, especially the trolls, because look, y'all see, she's got open chat. These are not all VIBs. Foodie did open chat. And she only does open chat when she's wanting money. So the end of the month is almost here. and she's just pushing for whatever little bit of money she can scrape up, especially considering the fact that she's going to be moving soon, or that's what she says. Don't know if it's actually going to happen, but she does the open chat to get more people in the room. Last night's stream, she didn't have that many people. She had like maybe 500 people. And any other channel would be very content with 500 viewers, but not Foodie. She wants close to 1,000 or maybe over 1,000. So she opened up the chat because the trolls also add an element of entertainment. And unfortunately, as far as the entertainment factor, Foodie doesn't bring that herself. So everyone's saying, we want drama. I guess they want Foodie to get drunk, act crazy. Because when she, just her sitting in her room surrounded by trash, not entertaining.
You think I just invent drama? Let's order pizza. What? When did the fuck did I ever go to the gym at 6 a.m. and eat a protein shake? What? When?
So this person in the chat, Turk Wise, says, tell us where Natter has been. We know you know. Yeah, she does know. So the word on the street is that Natter is MIA because his strikes have come through. For those who are not YouTubers and you don't have a YouTube channel, YouTube has a 3-strike system. 1 strike, you're out for a week. 2 strikes, you're out for 2 weeks. 3 strikes, you're completely out. There was talk that he's been demonetized, although that has been debunked. So he's been missing for 2 weeks. So he might be on his 2nd strike right now, or he'll be going through it. So he's been missing. And if you want my honest opinion, I think Foodie is way too happy right now. I think she's happy, and she's been acting happy because she's been in contact with Natter. Maybe because he's not been live streaming, they've got more time to talk to each other. So they've been in contact at least, or maybe they're seeing each other. That's my opinion.
Fart and moldy pot. Delivery guy.
See, in part 1, she was all giddy and she was happy. And now her mood is starting to shift. You can see it. Her mood is starting to shift. She's had some tequila. She's had 5 edibles. Her mood is starting to shift. You can see it. You can see it on her face. She's starting to think about Natter. Foodie, drinking is just not good for you. Okay, it takes you to a dark place. I don't know why you continue to drink. Every time you drink, it's a mess on camera. It's a mess.
Yeah. Okay. Do we order food? I don't know. Okay, now I'm gonna have to recover again tomorrow.
That's your fault. Why do you continue to get messed up on camera? I'm gonna have to recover again. Whose fault is that? They're the one that keeps doing the alcohol and the edibles.
No. Why do you guys always know?
Oh, wait, what is this? I Like Bug says, oh, wait, she's had another bottle? Oh, that makes more sense. So in the first stream, Foodie showed off 1 bottle of tequila. So she's had a 2nd bottle. I've got a theory. I'm going to put the theory out there. You guys tell me what you think. I think Foodie does drink, but sometimes she gets on camera and she acts more drunk than she actually is, and she does that for attention. You guys give me your thoughts in the comments about that. Do you think that when she gets drunk, that she's play acting at it, that she's faking it for more attention? Or do you think that her being drunk is actually real? Because I'm having a hard time believing that Foodie can drink 2 bottles of tequila and still be standing. You know, especially with the fact that she's a diabetic, because alcohol is, it converts to sugar in your bloodstream, and she's a diabetic. So, is it possible for someone like Foodie to drink 2 bottles of tequila and a whole bunch of edibles and not be passed out?
No, all of my nighttime snacks. Huh? No BBS angels of the 10th and 11th and 12th degrees. No, I don't think I'm gonna drink anymore.
As a diabetic, you shouldn't be drinking at all, especially with your fatty liver. Are you kidding me? You shouldn't be drinking at all, ma'am.
Oh my god, why are you bugging me? No. You know what I have?
Maybe the cats are bugging you because you stream from morning till night and they want their food, they want their water, they want their attention. See, this is why someone like you shouldn't have pets, because you don't have time to take care of them and you don't want to take care of them. You shouldn't have pets. If you don't want to make the time to take care of your pets, you shouldn't have pets. That's just facts. If you can't take 10 minutes to clean out a litter box, put some dry and wet food down, change a water bowl, you shouldn't have pets, Foodie. You want to live your life online and be in front of a camera 24/7, knock yourself out, but don't have pets around.
I don't feel like drinking. What can I put to like put a cork in that? No, Juju, I give her attention 24 fucking 7.
No, you don't. How can you do that if you're streaming 24/7? How is that possible? It's not possible. You barely give your cats attention and you barely feed them. You're completely concerned with making sure you have your edibles, your alcohol, your food. You don't care about them. Let somebody else take care of them, Foodie. If you don't want to do it, let someone else do it. I'm sure a lot of people out there would love to have Sam, love to have BBJ, but take care of them completely with no problem. You're an attention whore. I'm sorry. You're all about attention. Everybody look at me, look at me, look at me. Pay attention to me. You turn on your camera as soon as you roll out of bed. You keep it rolling until you fall asleep. You're all about everybody pay attention to me. You're not about paying attention to things in your life that need attention. And that goes for your pets, that goes for your finances, that goes for your household. It's evident that you pay attention to nothing but yourself.
Like, seriously, I do.
No, you don't.
Baby girl. Well, shit. Like, I give her treats, I give her attention, I do.
Do you give her food? Do you clean out the litter box?
She looking at me like she wants treats.
No, she wants actual food. Foodie, treats are something you give a cat once in a while, not all the time in place of food. See, that's your problem. You think that treats are food. No, they're treats. They need actual food, ma'am.
I give her treats all the time, all day long.
What about food?
Dad's living in Finland? Oh, fuck, I live in Finland too, so.
And that's another thing. Foodie, excuse me, BBJ is an elderly cat. I don't think it's healthy to give an elderly cat treats all day long in place of food. I really don't think so. I don't see how that can be healthy. BBJ has mouth problems. She needs oral surgery. I think she's got a bad tooth. Vet said on the phone months ago she needed oral surgery. So she might have a bad tooth or bad teeth, which can lead to much more serious health problems if left untreated. And that was months ago. So she's an older cat. And older cats sometimes need special food, especially if they have health problems. And all that Foodie does is throw treats at them. Not healthy, Foodie. No.
No, it's not filth, it's just clutter. Play bento kicks. He almost fallen.
Okay, a random Renee says, it's just clutter. And her cats are very well cared for. No, they're not. I'm sure a vet would disagree if she gave an exam to BBJ. The last time that Foodie took BBJ to the vet, the first visit, if y'all remember, the vet had to actually shave mats off of the back of BBJ's legs. Mats for a cat can be very painful because it pulls the hair away from the skin, and a cat's skin is very, very thin. So the vet had to actually shave the mats off of BBJ's back legs. There was also the incident of BBJ's claws were growing up under her foot pads. So anybody who's a human, just imagine your toenails curving up and under the underside of your feet and having to walk on them. That's what it's like for a cat. The vet had to clip the claws because they were grown up that much. So tell me again how Foodie Beauty takes care of her cats if she's allowing that to go on. And let's also not forget about the litter box that didn't get changed for 3 fucking months. That's unacceptable. Foodie made a point to buy the pretty litter, which is a special kind of litter you can buy for your cats to check on their urinary health, because the litter changes color based on if they have urinary problems or not. She didn't buy it for that reason. She bought it because she saw that you change it once a month. But sometimes the litter will get changed maybe every 3 months. So that means the waste builds up in there, the urine builds up in there. That's not good for the pets. They're breathing in those fumes, which then get into the air. It can cause all kinds of problems. Those cats are not well taken care of. Sorry. Somebody's saying, why is BBJ always hungry? Because she's not being fed. Because when Foodie goes to the pet store, she buys a few cans at a time. She's got 2 cats in the house. They should be getting 1 can each for food. The food situation in the house is so bad that Sam will actually fight BBJ for food. I have had multiple cats before. I never had a problem with my cats fighting for food. You want to know why? Because there was always plenty of food to eat, dry and wet. It doesn't make sense why her cats are fighting for food unless there's very little in the house. Foodie, you need to fix that.
I'm not sad, I'm just like, I'm really not.
So Sam's Fupa, formerly Natarella, says, how are we going to pay the new rent with these numbers? We got to hustle, Chantal. No more greening out or booze after tonight. Yeah, Foodie, the place she wants to move into, the rent is much more than the rent that's being paid on the villa. So that is a good question. How are you going to pay the new rent, Foodie? If your numbers are low and you're not doing any really good content, how are you going to pay the rent? Is this a situation where you simply are going to get in the place and stay there as long as you can until they kick you out and move on to another B&B or cat sitting or something? Because that's what it sounds like. Because this right here is not going to get it done. This behavior is not going to get it done. And if you want my honest opinion, I think Foodie, as she is, with her doing high doses of edibles, and this is her routine, y'all. This is her routine of getting on camera and getting greened out and using the edibles to escape from life, to go from this routine to a routine of no more green, no more alcohol, no more screwing off. It's going to be a big transition for her if she makes it. If she's going to break her routine, she needs to start now. She needs to start bringing in better habits. But honestly, I don't think she will. I think she's living in a world of delusion where she thinks that she could just do what she wants to do and everything will be okay. Obviously, things are not okay, Foodie. Obviously, they're not. If your numbers keep going down and you're over there, despite the fact that you make $10,000 a month, in the past, you've taken out payday loans and borrowing money from family. Your financial situation is not good. So, big question, how are you going to turn things around? Are you going to turn things around, or are you going to bounce from place to place until you reach a point where there's nowhere else to go?
Eric gives all the emojis. Uh, oh, it's sad. Hey, Ladybird. Choose happiness. Pocket girl, hi. A pipe fucking beard. The minute I gave her treats, she was standing there all night. Well, I gave her treats like not even a fucking couple hours ago. I do want to change my life, of course.
So, Trash Pandy says you really need to put merch out and pay someone to design. It is so good. I've been saying for a while, if Foodie had been smart long ago, she would have made a ton of money off merch. All she had to do was design some merch or find someone who could design merch, tell them what she wanted. They could have sent her a design, set up a merch store, let it run, have people buy the merch, and she would have made a ton of money back in her heyday. She would have made thousands. If she set up a merch store right now, I don't think anybody would really buy her stuff. Because the longer that this nonsense with her goes on, the less people are interested. You missed the boat, Foodie. You missed it. You explain this to me. How someone who is so money obsessed to the point where they make themselves a train wreck on YouTube. How can you be so money obsessed and be so stupid with money at the same time? That you're not going to set up a merch store and you're not going to get the memo that you need to change your content to where people are watching. You're going to stick to the same things knowing that it's a losing boat, that it's sinking.
Or if you think that I don't because I'm not, well, maybe I don't because I'm not, then I guess not right now. Oh, Krisha, thank you. Well, that's not gonna happen, Turquoise. Wanna go sexy tonight? I am.
Oh, here we go. Here might be a bit of tea. S says she moved the bottle because it was full. She's shady, guys. See, that's what I was saying earlier. I think Foodie gets on camera, and yeah, she might have a little bit to drink, but I think there also might be the possibility that she fakes being really, really drunk on camera for attention. Maybe she's not as drunk as she claims to be.
Hmm? If there's a hard thing, I fucking swear. I think there's gonna be a hard thing. I can sense it. There was a part of the sausage where it was starting to seize, and I could feel the hard thing coming on strong. And I was like, They wanted to give me an extra bottle of the mezcal, and I'm just like, the tequila's gonna last. It's okay. That's so nice of you, but oh my god, that's gonna last me forever. Oh, it's good though. It's good quality. I don't knock on wood. I don't feel like sick, but I might. I don't know. Alcohol usually makes me feel kind of sick. And
You would think that you would have learned your lesson the last time you drank and you almost puked on camera. You think you would have learned your lesson from that, but I guess you didn't.
I know my liver's not the healthiest, so I try not to really drink much. And you know my deal. I'm checking what's open right now. In Montreal, I could be at Tony's. Usually we order at 3. This motherfucker. Oh, sorry, I called him that. That's not nice. I'm playing a game of cat and mouse right now with people.
Well, it doesn't sound like he wants to chase you. See, the successful game of cat and mouse is that the cat wants to chase you. Your cat doesn't want to chase you. Your cat doesn't want to chase you, Foodie. You know, it sounds like you're the cat trying to find a mouse to chase, and the mice are all saying, nope, I don't think so.
No, schedule install. There's nothing open on Uber Eats right now. Let me check fucking skip the dishes. Whenever I drink, I need to eat fucking pizza. Shit. I don't care anymore. Did you? No. I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want to do that, do I? I want to go to bed, don't I? What do you think? Yeah, bed. I'd have to wait like a fucking hour for food, and then I would just be so tired. I'm gonna drink water and go to bed.
Spoiler alert, you guys can see from the amount of the live stream she didn't go to bed. This live stream went on for an hour.
It was so um oh, I love this wig. Look like Amber Rose, Diana? Oh, thank you. She's gorgeous.
No, she don't. Okay, y'all give me a second. That is such a great picture. That's gotta be my thumbnail. You know, I always look for the photogenic moments from Chantal for my thumbnails, and that's a good one. Sorry, I just, you know, sometimes you freeze on a frame and you say that's a good thumbnail. So let's continue.
And yes, I know that I'm fatter than her. Let's order something quick. There's nothing quick, Mr. Maya. That's the thing. 2 a.m. There's only one place open, and they're probably so busy on a Friday night. I'd have to wait an hour, and I'm pretty tired, so I don't know if I could wait that long. Like, if I want Subway so bad, I wish I could go get it, and I can't. I don't have any food, Cougar Ellie. I have to get groceries. That area, or that no area, I'm not pick me up right now. Sorry for picking my faces. I gotta get this hat removed. I hate it. I know. Fuck, I hate it. You're gross. I want pizza though, but there's no pizza open 24 hours. I don't think. But what? Farted on a tray of lychee cake?
So Chantal's been talking about having a content house. And this house that she wants to move into, it has 4 bedrooms. So let's do the math. 1 bedroom for her, 1 for Pete's. In one of her live streams, she did say that she might sublet or rent to other people. So what other people do we know that might be able to move into her content house? Perhaps Dee Dee and Natter, perhaps S-Jam. I gotta say, from a reactor point of view, if she moved all of those people into that house, that would be a content house. It would be fabulous for all of us reactors, just seeing all of the explosions and fireworks go off. Because you know there's going to be arguments. Can y'all imagine that if Foodie lived with Pete's and Natter was there with Dee Dee and S-Jam? The arguments they would have would be epic. Absolutely epic. It would be amazing content for all of us. If Foodie did a content house where there were other people in the house for her to interact with and talk to, that might be something that might bring in the big numbers, Foodie, because I got to tell you, you doing content by yourself, it ain't getting it no more. You're not bringing the content, man. You're not bringing the entertainment. Sitting in front of your camera in a trashy room, getting high, eating, it's not getting it no more. People are bored to death. You got to pick up the slack somewhere. So bring in other people to live with that will interact with you. The stream that you did with S-Jam was great. I think that one stream with S-Jam was probably more entertaining than your content on your channel in the longest. I support you doing more streams with S-Jam because you guys have good banter. You know, you guys can banter off each other back and forth. So do some more streams with S-Jam.
No touchy. You're right. You're absolutely fucking right. Raging, like really not raging. I think things would be a lot different. Don't you guys think so? Like it's hard for a narc. I'm so not a narcissist at Beauty Beezer.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe sometimes I have narcissistic tendencies, but I'm actually a very caring person.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not a caring person. You're not a caring person, Foodie. You tell yourself that, You delude yourself saying that because you want to believe you're a good person. But good people are not predatory. Good people don't use the fact they're getting a paycheck to prey on other people, to try to manipulate and control other people. You seek out men that are hurting financially, and you come across as, oh, I'm on YouTube. Let me set you up with a channel. Let me buy your groceries. Let me buy you some food. I'm such a generous person. You're not doing it out of generosity. The more you do for a person, the more you expect back. It's all about manipulation. It's all about leverage. I'm going to do something for you for the purpose of controlling you or trying to control you. Because everything that I do for you, I'm going to beat you over the head with it later. I can easily see in you being that person that if you do something for somebody, every time you get into an argument, you'll bring it up. Well, I did this and I paid for that. You owe me. See, that's your attitude. You do things for people because you want them to owe you. And you want to own them. And you wanted to own Natter. And you thought the more you did for him, the more he belonged to you. And you found out that's not how life works. You do things for people, it doesn't mean you own them. You cannot own a person. No matter how many nice things you do, you're not going to own them. Never. If you want to be generous and do things because you're feeling generous, okay, but that's not you. That is so not you. You use your YouTube money to try to own men, to keep them near you. You set out the honey trap, Foodie. Yeah, I see you all the way over here. You set out the honey trap. You find a guy that's hurting financially. You come off as being all generous and helpful. Oh, don't go to work. I'll take care of you. Just do YouTube with me. And then once they accept your offer and they fall into the honey trap, you got them. You spin your web, and whatever fly flies into it, you wrap them up in the silk, and then you feast on them later. They fly into it, they get stuck, and then you got them. You thought that's that would happen with Natter? It didn't happen. No matter how much honey you put in the trap, he ate the honey and then flew away. He never got stuck in it.
I do empathize with people very well. Certain people, maybe, I guess.
If y'all want my opinion, I think if she does move into the place she's talking about, doing the house sitting, I'll bet $1,000 she's going to have Natter over there, at least spending the night. You know she's going to try it. You know she is. They might have already had conversations on Messenger already. Hey, Natter, I'm going to be moving into a big place with a big, beautiful kitchen. You can do your cooking lives there. Fully decked out kitchen. Yeah, you can put that in your live. Come on over. You know they've had those conversations. And Natter, he's all about moving up in the world, isn't he? He started out at the trap house. Then he moved on up to the condo, which did not belong to him. He moved into Dee Dee's condo because it was a nicer place than the trap house. And Natter is all about if he goes somewhere, it's got to be better than the last place he was at. So from the trap house to the condo, and Foodie's over here talking about moving into a mansion or someplace that's got several rooms, nice big kitchen, coffee bar. You don't think he's going to go over there? You don't think she's going to try to get him over there? I think she is. That might be the reason why they got the place with that many bedrooms, so that he can have his own room and they could spend time together. That might have been the plan all along.
You have COVID, Dudley? Sorry to hear that. Hope you get better soon. There. Why was that there? I never even I never used an Uber to go there. I drove my own car there. That's so weird. Say what now? Beavis and Butthead deserve it.
So she's got a live stream going. She should be talking to people in her stream, really talking to people, keeping them entertained somehow. What is she doing? She's drunk, she's cross-faded, she's not focusing on the chat, and she's looking at her phone. You want the money, Foodie, you got to give the people attention. They are there to talk to you. Why aren't you talking to them? It's ridiculous to me how much you want money, you need money, and yet you're not going to pay attention to the people that could possibly give you money.
Hey, Jamie. 559.
Look how cross-faded she is.
Not too bad. I don't know. It's enough attention for me at 2 in the morning. Hooters is overrated? Why is that? Yeah. Freedom Convoy. Hey everybody, I want to say hi to you guys. I haven't seen some of you in a while. What did you hear, the ghost? Alexa.
You know what? Foodie has a gaming computer. I don't know if anybody has forgot about that, but she does have a gaming computer that she got a while back. She spent a bunch of money on it. She got a new keyboard. Instead of doing this crap where she's drunk on stream, doing nothing, saying nothing, she could pull out her gaming computer and game for everybody and get those views up before she has to move. Just play a freaking video game and comment on it. That would be entertainment.
I know that Julia Rockcliffe in his car. Car movies. Hey, did you guys? Oh, I want to fucking McCrispy so bad. I want to McCrispy. I can't even have McCrispy because I waited too long to order McCrispy. I'm going to bed so I can wake up and order whatever I want. I'm gonna spend one more day in my room tomorrow. Just one more day.
Just one more day. Story of her life. Just one more day. I'll do it tomorrow, someday, soon, later. You know, when you're someone and you don't want to change your life, those are your best friends. Those words, that thinking, later, soon, someday, tomorrow. It's never right now. Right now is your enemy because doing something right now means you have to change. You're going to change. You're in the process of changing. Today, right now, this minute. Those should be your best friends, Foodie. Not tomorrow, not someday, not soon, not tomorrow. You've had a whole lifetime of tomorrows. How's that looking out for you? Putting everything off does not make anything better. Okay, I just want to show you guys something. See this person's comment? Follow through with one thing in your life, mama. Let's Uber to McDonald's and get the views back up. So looks like we got some feeders in the chat. So to get her views back up, you're encouraging her to take an Uber to McDonald's and get some food. You're basically a feeder. This woman's got an eating problem and you're encouraging her to eat. She doesn't need to eat McDonald's at 2 o'clock in the morning. What she needs to do is drink some damn water and get her butt in bed and get some rest. She doesn't need to be binge eating at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Per day.
See, all these people in the chat that are feeders, they're encouraging her to eat. And that pisses me off. It's like, if Foodie were an alcoholic and she got on her channel and said, I'm an alcoholic, I got a problem with alcohol, would it be appropriate to have people in the chat knowing she's an alcoholic, knowing she's got a problem with alcohol, encouraging her to drink? No. And if she were addicted to, say, cola, and they know she's got a problem with cola, would it be appropriate for people to get into her chat and say, go ahead, do another line, man? Do another line, even though you've already done 10, do another one. No, it wouldn't be appropriate at all. Food is an addiction for people that have eating problems. Food can be a drug to some people, and it's just as dangerous and destructive as any illegal drug. Foodie is a binge eater. She has said that. She is an emotional eater. She's got a big time excessive ED. I've been on that side of the fence, not to the level that Foodie is, but I've been on it. And it will wreck and ruin your life. You'll feel like you're on a roller coaster and you can't get off. And here's these idiots encouraging that. But I can't put all the blame on them. She's a person. She has control of herself, or she should have control of herself. What she's done is she's gotten on YouTube, and every single thing that is an addiction or an obsession, she turns it into money. She profits off of it. She profits off of self-harm content. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what this is. That's what her content is. That's what her channel is self-harm content. If you're someone and you have addictions, if you have obsessions, and you get on YouTube and you are hurting yourself in some way, emotionally, mentally, physically, you're doing self-harm content. And you're expecting the public to support that and to pay for that. And I'm sorry, it's not right. And because of her addictions, because of her obsessions that she expects to profit off of, those of you that are VIBs in her chat, whether you like it or not, whether you want to hear it or not, by giving her money, you are enablers. You are enabling the self-harm behavior. You started out as members, but because of her content and the fact that she hurts herself on camera, openly in front of you, you give her money, even $5, you are an enabler. You're giving her money knowing exactly what she's using it for and where it's going to go. So are you comfortable being enablers and watching her go downhill, knowing that you're funding it and you're making it happen faster?
I can't. Gas station food, no. I don't want chips. Hey, BBW King, what's up? I wish I could have fucking Popeye right now. Why am I going to bed in a stream, man? I don't know. Because I just say all the reasons. I'll miss you. Diego! I don't know. I'm just gonna wait till I get to my new place to have guys over.
So she's already planning that this place that she says she's renting, but there's going to be cats there. It sounds like glorified house sitting, cat sitting. It doesn't sound like a true rental because people are leaving their pets there. And I would think with a true rental, people are going to be taking their pets with them, no? So if she's house sitting slash cat sitting and paying rent, I'm sorry, that's just bad form to bring people over to do things.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, good. She put some clothes on. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Chantal. Thank you for that.
Should we get Pete to come with us? I like it. Ew, when it grows her hair, yeah. Fat wig Jill. At least one boyfriend here who drives? How do I not have one boyfriend who drives?
Because you purposely pick guys who don't drive. I honestly think that when you look for a man, you look for a guy that has nothing, just so you can step in and go, well, I've got those things. Let me help you. You purposely look for guys that don't have money, don't have jobs, don't have a car. You don't want them to be independent, because if they're independent, they don't need you and they don't need your money. And if you act up, they can walk away from you. You look for guys you can trap to be near you.
How? I'm pathetic. I don't have one man who drives.
You don't want one who drives. Julia Rochford coming through with the comments saying, you don't have one man, period. That's facts.
That is disgusting, Jamie. I guess I should just go to bed. Oh, Baskin Robbins would be so good. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is better, can get no. I don't remember what the latter version I made up. Yeah, I don't have any boyfriends who drive right now. Wait. Well, I mean, no, I don't. Oh well. It's nice to have somebody with you who can drive so you can share the driving. But I don't mind driving, I like driving. Drink ice water. I want pizza. Oh hey, Italian milk banana. How you doing?
So here's where I got a problem, Chantal. A while back, you said to your audience that you conquered your eating problem. You said, I got it under control. But here you are in the stream. You're constantly talking about food. I want this and I want that and I want to eat. You're constantly thinking about food. You're constantly talking about food. You're like, food is your main focus besides men. You never conquered it, because your thoughts are always about food and getting food in your mouth and ordering more food while you're still eating. You haven't conquered anything.
He's an Israeli soldier. I don't want his snacks. Snacks are nasty. I'll give you money. No. Oh my god, before the mega drill, is there I need someone who can drive me to McDonald's right now. It's this weekend. No, it's not this weekend. Oh, how am I missing the fucking concert? Oh my god. What's today? Oh no, we missed the concert.
More trolls and feeders in the chat. Melt a block of cheese. She doesn't need cheese. She doesn't have a gallbladder.
I'm only hungry because I'm not.
Mark Steen says, you are very sexy. Mark, are you drunk too?
What are we gonna eat? Let's check for 24-hour delivery. Let's just keep Googling shit.
How about it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you don't need to eat at 2 o'clock in the morning before you go to bed? How about that? You don't need to eat at 2 o'clock in the morning before you go to bed. This is how you gain weight, foodie.
24-hour.
Okay, you know what, guys? I didn't know what was going to happen with this stream. She's been talking about food the entire time. She's basically crossfaded, drunk, taking edibles, all that. So I'll just cut this off here. But I would like to say again, thank you very much, Just Saying, for capturing the stream, the part 1 and part 2, and cutting out the music so reactors like myself can react to it. I'm going to leave a link for the video in the description, and I encourage everyone to check out Just Saying if you haven't already. Go over to her channel, give her some love. She deserves it. She's hardworking. So thank you very much for being here and sitting in with us with me. And please take care of yourselves and have a good day. Bye-bye.